Welcome to Earthy Goddess Mumma. I've decided to do weekly readings, beginning each reading with a generalized view of the astrology for the week. So I'd really just like you to come back into your bodies. I have these chimes here. I'm just going to chime them 3 times, just to bring you back to the here and now, this time-space reality. So the sun has moved into Cancer with the Sun, Mercury and retrograde Venus all in Gemini. This is a week to connect, reconnect and network with friends, groups and family. So because here in Australia we have, easing of restrictions, it's a real beneficial day to reconnect. With the moon moving into Cancer on Monday, Tuesday, you might still want to just feel your way. You might still want to be around your home and your garden. It's a perfect day to start planting leafy green seeds because we've just had a new moon. And when the moon's in a water sign, it's a very favorable time to plant. With the, you've got on Monday, there's also a Mars-Uranus sextile. So, there's opportunities there. There's sudden realizations. There's fire. And especially with the moon in Leo on Wednesday, Thursday, you feel enthusiastic and passionate about moving things forward. There's momentum to get things done and fire up a mission. Friday, by Friday the moon is moving into Virgo, so there might be, opportunity for healing. I'm hearing it's a real day for truthful communication, which can lead to mutual understanding and healing. During the week, the sun in Gemini is in a supportive sextile to Chiron and Aries, and by the end of the week, Mercury moves into Cancer. So make this opportunity with all of this Gemini energy to be a little bit playful, to allow yourself to just be a bit flirty and a bit lighter, because it's been we've been really grounded and focused on practical things, and now it's just a lighter, playful energy. So just allow that to flow this week. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye. Welcome, ScoRpiO, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, if you're drawn to ScoRpiO's reading. Welcome, have the Oshis in here. Let's just see what wants to come through for March the 25th. May the 25th to the 1st of June 2020. So we have a breakthrough. You could be dealing with a Libra. This is having a conscious breakdown. So you're observing a crumbling away of what's no longer needed. It's not a tower moment. It's Libra, it's the scales, it's justice, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, powerful. So change, and you're watching yourself break apart, all the fragments falling away, dropping everything that you've been conditioned with this lifetime and coming back to what's important. What's important? Unity, consciousness, connection. Really coming to a place of centeredness with all this change that is happening, not getting caught up in the fear and the brainwashing propaganda, just watching it, watching yourself as the observer, of a character in a play. You're that character. You can move your life in any direction you want to, So long as you find this inner balance, this inner peace, regardless of external happenings. You act as if you have everything you want materially. You have perfect health, great relationships, you know, all the financial abundance you desire, everything you need in the physical. So life's filled with beauty, with fulfillment, acceptance. Yeah, you feel into your purposeful nature, your divine purposeful nature as part of the collective. And you understand that when you heal, when you have a breakthrough, when you change, where you find that inner balance and inner peace, you affect everybody around you. Your light shines brightly for those that come in contact with you, and they are then put on their path of having, you know, awakenings, conscious breakthroughs. Yeah, and it's to do with mastering your creative fire. This is your solar plexus energy. This is Leo energy. It's understanding that you have everything you need to create everything you want in the physical sense. This is all being gifted to you through your innate creative abilities. And there's Cancers here. So you got Cancer, Libra. So there's a sense of wanting to move forward. Going with the change. Like, instead of when, you know, you're on a mat and someone's going to pull it from underneath you. You know, you don't just let it happen and fall over. You move and flow and dance with the movement that's happening. You flow, you be fluid, you allow a decision to be made to take you on the trajectory of where you most want to go. And it seems like there's emotional fulfillment, and this is not really emotional fulfillment, this is sweetness, this is joy, this is finding joy in children, it's finding joy in your children, or feeling back into the sweetness of innocence of childhood. Could also be a reconciliation with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it's a reconciliation with your inner child. That healing that can come when you really tap back into, you know, what you loved as a child. What gave you joy, and what did you feel was beautiful when you were a child? Was it watching butterflies flutter by, or was it, you know, sitting quietly next to a stream, or was it patting a puppy, taking care of chickens, flowing on dandelions? I mean, there's just so much beauty and richness in childhood because it's just so innocent and free. And I'm feeling that, you know, your healing, a lot of your healing, Scorpio, is involved in tapping into beauty and what you find beautiful about this physical experience. Number 3, between worlds. Yes, we all are. Essential meanings, transitions, not being quiet out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness, no man's land. The oracle's message, between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. One of Don Miguel Ruiz's 4 agreements. Do not make assumptions. Yeah? This is a time when you are unable to see what's ahead. Cultivate curiosity like a child and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than our own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, and what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between worlds, you're invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. This is exactly what I was talking about. Love that. This is a time to explore a new energy between you and another. This is the relationship message. It is not a time for certainty, rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't know yet if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. And the prosperity message. In your work, sometimes you try things that have worked for others, hoping you too will be successful. When this symbol appears, it reminds you that sometimes the path to your prosperity is a gamble. Win or lose, you can learn much from what comes of your wager. It's a good time to bet on your skills and talents in new and different arenas. Remain curious, and with the right combination of timing and luck, you will stumble upon something golden that will be unlike anything you've known before. That's this energy, but it's also about making a decision. You've got to have those sphinxes going in the same direction, you know, just flowing with the change. Okay, thanks Scorpio. Enjoy your week. I love you. Bye.